G'day Darkrealmers, it's horror author and illustrator Michael J. Elliott here with you again today. And today is day 2 of our holiday horror movie countdown. And today we've got a special guest reviewer for you. It's my mate J.B. Taylor, who's an indie author and also appears on Go Indie Now and does Netflix reviews, book reviews, audiobook reviews. Great guy, and you can find his channel down there in the comment section. Okay, so what is JB going to be looking at for us today? Well, it's a creepy little 2015 film called A Christmas Horror Story. So is it any good? Well, you'll have to watch JB to find that out, and we're going to get started right now. Yeah.
I'm J.B. Taylor, and I'm happy to be here for the 12 Days of Christmas Horror. It's my duty to review a film, good or bad. Well, I have a film, and it was bad. So let's get to ripping. The film I have for you today is A Christmas Horror Story. This is a 2015 anthology which features a quartet of holiday-themed horror tales, and when I was asked to do this, I was asked to review a horror film centered around Christmas, and I saw this and I thought, what better thing to review than a film with multiple stories within it. You know, more bang for your buck. And also, it, you know, right on the info bit here on Netflix, it says that it has zombie elves. Who the hell would pass up zombie elves? Not this guy. So I clicked on it and I was very hopeful. It started out really good, but of the 99 minutes, I only made it 38. I had William Shatner, of all people, in a radio studio doing his character's thing. Cut to these kids, and it introduced their story, and I quickly realized that these stories wouldn't be individually told. They would be told together, just in a scattered order, and that was already a strike. There's no need for that. You don't have to do that. Just tell one story, then go into the other one. It's much simpler. You have the radio station, you have the kids in the school, and you have the family that does not get along. And that's as far as I made it. This kind of movie is supposed to be cheesy. It's supposed to be over the top. It's even supposed to be a bit cliche, but it was just flat. The kids, well, they're teenagers, but kids. They at least seemed to be trying, you know, to bring the story to life. But everyone else was just phoning it in, and the writers too. My gosh, just no effort put into it at all. The special effects, like the elves and the Krampus, and I actually kind of fast forwarded to see the Krampus because they're cool. That was nicely done. What it called for any sort of effect, that's where the effort was put in. There's just no real reason to watch this film. Some people like a lot of nudity in their horror. This doesn't have any. A lot of people like darkness, just constant, enveloping darkness, and that's not really here. It's meant to be scary, it's meant to build tension and angst, and it just doesn't do any of that because the phoning it in of the writing, of the acting, and I think what really hurt it too is that these stories weren't told individually. I think if they approached it that way, they could have centered their focus better on each film, and maybe the writing wouldn't have been so lacking. The um, the intended scares and thrills and what have you would have been more hard hitting than they were. I was really hoping to like this film because it has a really cool cover. Santa fighting Krampus. I mean, you don't see that every day. You know, you just don't, unless you're like really super high, then you don't see it every day. So yes, A Christmas Horror Story is one I would put on the naughty list, and just give a U-Haul truck full of coal to, because it was just terrible. So that is my film review. I hope you enjoy the rest of this countdown to Christmas through the wonders and disasters of scary films, of horror stories. I'm J.B. Taylor, and I'll see you next time.
Great stuff. Thanks so much, JB, for stepping up and being part of the holiday fun. Now, if you'd like to check out A Christmas Horror Story for yourselves, it's available to watch on Netflix and also DVD, Darkrealmers, okay? And you may want to check that one out as part of your Festive Fear collection, okay? And don't forget, go and say hi to JB at his channel Taylor Talks, okay? As I mentioned in the beginning, he does book reviews, movie reviews, audio books, gives us some opinions on, you know, things that he likes and dislikes in certain genres. And he also does a Netflix pick of the week on Go Indie Now, okay? So there you go, Dark Realmers. There's another one down. I'll be back tomorrow with another review for you to add to your Christmas horror collection. So until then, Dark Realmers, remember what I always say, stay in the light. Bye for now.